Last one, am I audible? Online students, am I audible to you? Just write yes in comment. So here today we will cover HCM and LCM. Okay. But first, let me tell you the basic of HCM and LCM. I tell you one thing, in mathematics aptitude, things are connected. You cannot say like prime number is different, co-prime is different, HCM and LCM is different. So that's why I ask you not to cram, have a conceptual clarity. Any one of you have problem with prime number? Co-prime? Twin prime is different, that is like a factual information if you know, okay? But otherwise prime and co-prime, conceptual clarity is must. So now here we start with this HCM and LCM, but before that we understand factors and multiples. Like we take number 12. What are the factor of 12 we have? 1. You can see in pair or like if it is a bigger number. Acha, I tell you some student like they are too much in formulas. ठीक है, इसमें भी formula लगाने की कोशिश करेंगे. We have done sum of first n natural number. And what is the formula for sum of first n natural number? N into n plus 1 divided by 2. But if there is a question 1 plus 2 plus 3, will you use formula here? देखो formula में एक problem है, that formula required minimum time. But if I ask you 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up to 100, then this formula is really wonderful. Because that required a minimum time. If a question is small, question is big, then also like formula required same time. But here, if your number is like 1 plus 2 plus 3, you directly add. So similarly here, if for factors, we have a smaller number, you can count manually. And you can add also manually. But if it is a bigger number, there only that short trick or formula will help. So here 12, these are the factors. Now the multiples. What are the multiple of 12s we have? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, and so on. 12 has how many factors? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. 12 has 6 factors. Can anyone tell me 12 has how many multiples? Infinite. So observation here is factors are finite or limited, multiples are infinite. Multiple जो होंगे वो infinite होंगे. Like I take one more number 18. So we will see the factor of 18. We have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So here 18 also has 6 factors. Okay. But we will see the multiple of 18. We have 18, 36, 54, 72, 90, and so on. Here we have multiple also, infinite multiple. See here, factors multiple. Screen में नहीं दिख रहा. ये टीवी पे नहीं चल रहा भाई, बोलिए उसको चंदन को, या तो कुछ वायर हिल गई होगी, या वहां से टीवी नहीं ऑन किया। टीवी ऑन है वैसे? चैट ऑप्शन खुला हुआ है। ओके, इसको बड़ी स्क्रीन करके इनके देखने के लिए और टीवी के लिए, मतलब ओबीएस वाली स्क्रीन लगा लेना इसमें, शायद फुल स्क्रीन। कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं होगी भाई?
तो हो रही है वहां पे?
इसको फुल स्क्रीन करना है, कैसे होगा? दया को पूछ लो फोन करके।
कुछ मैं पूछता हूँ।
अभी फुल स्क्रीन है? नहीं? ओके, सो नाउ हियर फैक्टर्स मल्टीपल, वी हैव factors are limited, multiples are infinite. Now here our topic is HCM and LCM. Now here in these factors we will see the common factor. So we will see common factor. Here we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 6. And here also can we say common factor are also limited or finite? Here we will see common multiple. Common multiple we have 36, we have 72, after that we have 108, and so on. These are common multiple. Can anyone tell me how many common multiple we have? Infinite. Common multiple are also infinite because it goes up to infinity. See here, this HCF stand for highest common factor. Now it's okay. Highest common factor. And if anyone if any one of you ask me what is the definition of HCF, I will say this 3 word clearly define you what is HCF. तो इससे easy definition हो ही नहीं सकती. Highest common factor. We have to see the factors, and out of this factor we have to see the common factor. What are the common factor? We have 1, 2, 3, 6. Among this common factor or out of this common factor, tell me which one is highest? 6. So 6 is your HCF. तीनों वर्ड क्लियरली डिफाइन कर रहे हैं. फैक्टर्स, फैक्टर में से कॉमन फैक्टर, कॉमन फैक्टर में से हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर इज HCF. These 3 word clearly define what is HCF. Similarly, LCM stand for least common multiple. We will take multiple. Out of this multiple, we will take common multiple like 36, 72, 108, 144, 180, and so on. Out of this common multiple, tell me which one is least one? 36. So can we say here 12 and 18 has 36 as LCM? Or if you ask me what is the definition of LCM, I will say least common multiple. We will see the multiple. Out of multiple, we will see the common multiple. Common multiple में जो सबसे छोटा है, कॉमन मल्टीपल में जो सबसे छोटा है, और वी विल सी द लिस्ट अमंग द कॉमन मल्टीपल, दैट इज एलसीएम. Here out of the common factor we are looking for the highest. Here out of the common multiple we are looking for the least. I take one more example. I take number like 6 and 9. What are the factor of 6? 1, 2, 3, 6. What are the factor of 9? We have 1, 3, 9. 1, 3, 9. Common factor we have 1 as well as 3. Out of this 1 and 3, which one is the highest common factor? 3. Can we conclude HCF of 6 and 9 is 3? Yes? अच्छा, tell me if I ask what is the least common factor question. Least common factor is always 1, so that's why no one is going to ask you least common factor, क्योंकि उस क्वेश्चन का कोई मतलब नहीं है. All of you will get correct answer. You will say least common factor is always 1. You will say answer 1. कुछ एनर्जी तो लगनी चाहिए. एनर्जी लगती है हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर निकालने में. So that's why they ask highest common factor. Highest common factor, we will see the factor. Out of factor, we will see the common factor. Out of common factor, highest one. Similarly, I take these two numbers 6 and 9. I take multiple of 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and so on. 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and so on. Now I take common factor, common multiple, sorry, 18, 36, then 54, then 72. These are the common multiple. Out of this common multiple, can you tell me the highest common multiple? Infinite. So no one is going to ask you highest common multiple because it will be infinity. So that's why here we ask least common multiple. Multiple में common में जो सबसे छोटा है. So this 18 is the least common multiple here of 6 and 9. This is the first method to find HCM and LCM, which is NCERT based method. बिल्कुल easy method है, but we cannot afford to use this method for each and every number because it is time consuming. For understanding it is okay कि आपको रटना ना पड़े, समझना पड़े. समझने के लिए मेथड है फैक्टर, कॉमन फैक्टर, हाईएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर, multiple, common multiple. Among the common multiple, we take the least common multiple. Answer here is for 6 and 9, 18. Like if we try 10 and 15. What are the multiple of 10? We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on. What are the multiple of 15? We have 15, 30, 45, 60, and so on. What are the common multiple? We have 30, then 60, then 90. What is the least common multiple here? We have 30. So 30 is LCM of 10 and 15. So this is basic idea. Now I start with LCM. Quickly, I tell you how to find LCM of 2 or 3 number. I just take 1 or 2 example because this is the basic thing. Many of you already know, many of you don't know. Then I give you homework for that. LCM. Like here, if I take number 10, 15, 20. Wait, take it, because we have category 1 student also. See here, I think all of you are able to recall school days. Teacher has taken this diagram. Then teacher told first priority is we will take the common factor. It is called a factorization method. This is second method to find LCM. First method is NCERT, जो हम नहीं यूज करेंगे सिर्फ समझने के लिए. We take multiple, we take common multiple. Out of the common multiple, you can identify which is the least common multiple. That is for understanding purpose. This method we use like here to find LCM generally. LCM निकालने के लिए we use factorization method. This is called second method, factorization method. First priority is we take the common factor if it is common from all the number. Since you can see all these are multiple of 5, we take 5 common. Then this is 2, 3, 4. After that, here for 2, 3, 4, do we have any common factor from all these 3 numbers? No. Now here might be your teacher told if it is not common from the whole number, at least if it is common from 2 number, that also we take common. So यहाँ पे you can see 2 and 4 give you 2 common. So we take 2 as a common factor. See this 2 become 1, this 4 become 2. Here, if you recall, your teacher has not written 1.5 here. We have written 3 as it is. ये गलती मत करना, 3 को हम as it is नीचे उतारेंगे. If you are not able to take common, we write number as it is. हम divide नहीं कर रहे, we are taking common factor. If it is common, otherwise you write number as it is. Then after that we take 2 common, we write 1, 3, 1. We take 3 common, 1, 1, 1. Are you able to recall school days? Teacher को तब तक तसल्ली नहीं होती थी जब तक सारे number 1, 1 ना बन जाए. And this is the process we tell. जैसे ही all the number here 1 1 1 1 you stop, then your teacher told multiply all this factor, that is LCM. 5 into 2 into 2 into 3 10 into 6 60. So LCM of 10 15 20 is 60. I take two more example, the rest is your homework. Category 1 student, ध्यान से सुन लो. Like I take number 20 25 30. We have to find what is LCM of 20 25 30. We take 5 common, we get 4 5 6. Then here you take 2 common, this is 2 5 3. Then you take one more 2 common, 1 5 3. Then you can take 3 common, 1 5 1. Last में you take 5 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. This is 10 20 60. This is 300. What is LCM of 20 25 30 is 300. It can be 4 number also. Our process will be same. First we will see if it is common from all the number. After that, if it is common from 2 number, that also. Then here you have to make all this number 1 1 1, multiply all this factor. Now here there is one example 12 15 20. This is one of the good example to understand LCM process. Yes, many of you know, you cram it, the LCM of 12 15 20 60. See here, 12 and 15 give you 3 common, 15 and 20 give you 5 common, 12 and 20 give you 4 common. But can you tell me any factor which is common from all these 3 number other than 1? No. ऐसा कोई factor नहीं जो तीनों में से common निकले. So if it is not common from all the 3 number, we take common from 2 number. कैसे भी कर लो, 12 and 15 you take 3 common, so it is 4 and 5 and 20. Then you take 5 common, this is 4 1 4. Then you can take 4 common, 1 1 1. So 3 into 5 15, 15 into 4 60. Category 1 and category 0 student, your homework is you have to practice minimum 20 question where you have to find LCM. I tell you the source, NCERT, or on Google you check LCM question. Or you can make number yourself. You take 2-digit number of your choice. 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit number. कोई भी अपनी choice के number लेके you can try at your home to find LCM of at least 20 number. Now next is HCF. Okay, like here number are 10 15 20. This is same factorization method, and I will say one thing, HCF will be one step. LCM you have to go up to the last step. आपने common factor लेते रहना. HCF is it has to be common from all the number. If it is common, okay, otherwise stop. Just like 10 15 20, we have 5 common factor from all the 3 number. Then you write 2 3 4. The moment you find here out of this number, if any 2 number is co-prime, कोई भी 2 number co-prime मिल गए, जैसे 2 and 3. Here, can you tell me any common factor from 2 and 3? No, you stop. Here for HCF, condition is it has to be common from all the number. HCF के नखरे हैं, मतलब सब में common होना चाहिए. LCM last तक request करता रहेगा. ठीक है, HCF का ये हिसाब किताब है, 36 के 36 गुण मिलने चाहिए टाइप. HCF कह रहा है if it is common from all the number, okay, otherwise I will not proceed. तो 1 पे रुक जाएगा वो. So here HCF is it has to be common from all the number. If it is 2 number, it has to be common factor from 2 number. If it is 3 number, then it has to be common from 3 number. If 5 numbers are given, then it has to be common from the 5 number. If you have a common factor from all the 5 number, then it's okay. Otherwise, I tell you. So it is 5. After that, we don't have any other common factor. So you can write answer 5 is HCF of this 3 given number. Like I take next 20, 30, 40. I take first 2 common. 10, 15, then we have 20. Then I take 5 also common because still these are multiple of 5. मैं एक ही स्टेप में 10 भी ले सकता था, but I just want to tell you first I have taken 2 common, 5 common. This is 2, 3, 4, and we know 2, 3 are co-prime, 3 and 4 are co-prime. We don't have a common factor from all the 3 number. You stop. So here this is 2 into 5, 10. This is your HCF. जितने भी common factor होंगे, we multiply that. I take one example. 12, 15, 20. Can you tell me any common factor which is common from all the 3 number? No. जिसका कोई नहीं होता उसका भगवान होता है. एक 1 is common. So if there is no other common factor we have 1 only. Only 1 is common from 12, 15, 20. If we don't have any other common factor, then HCF is 1 itself. So what is HCF of 12, 15, 20? HCF here is 1. Category 1 and category 0 student, your second homework, you have to practice 20 question where you have to find HCF of 2 number, HCF of 3 number, HCF of 4 number. Sources, either you can refer NCERT book 6 to 8, ICSE, or from Google you can find the question, or you can frame your own number, but you have to practice it. Okay, now next. I give you 2 observation on LCM. Because I have seen students, generally they are slow in calculation of LCM. I can tell you 5 question out of 10 for your LCM calculation, you can be fast. अंजी पारुल, अगर बीच में स्टार्टिंग में ही कोई कॉमन फैक्टर नहीं तो 1 होगा. I have already discussed. Out of 10 question, 5 question you can manage in very less time based on these 2 observation. First observation here for LCM, which I have already discussed with you when I have discussed co-prime. So you write LCM of co-prime number is always their product. Is always their product. I ask you 2 questions. Tell me what is LCM of 9 and 11? 99, because 9 and 11 are co-prime. Tell me what is LCM of 7 and 13? 7 and 13 are also co-prime. So what is LCM of 7 and 13? 91. Multiply. Directly you multiply. Now second observation. If in any of the question you find numbers are given like this, just say one example. I take 2 more example. 10, 20, 40, 80. 10, 20, 40, 80. If the largest number is the multiple of all the remaining number. Here 80 is a multiple of 40, 80 is multiple of 20, 80 is multiple of 10. No need to waste your time because you can directly conclude here 80 itself is the LCM. First you write this observation. If the largest number is the multiple of all the remaining number, then largest number itself is the LCM. You write 2-3 example. First example is 10, 20, 40, 80. Since 80 is multiple of Chandan को भेजेगा. 80 is multiple of 40, 80 is multiple of 20, 80 is multiple of 10. So here LCM of 10, 20, 40, 80 is 80. Second example like 7, 14, 35, 70. हल्का सा वॉल्यूम बढ़ाना था स्पीकर का. हल्का सा बढ़ाइए, ज्यादा नहीं, हल्का सा. 70 is a multiple of 35, 70 is multiple of 14, 70 is multiple of 7. So here what is LCM of 7, 14, 35, 70, 70 itself. And I tell you not only to observe this, you have to use it also. If you will use it, you can save your time. मिलेंगे आपको बहुत सारे नंबर ऐसे मिलेंगे, like here when we will practice question on LCM in the class handout also, you will find 7, 21, 42. And I have seen student in first row, they are following the protocol. 7 common, 1, 3, 6. Then take 3 common, 1, 1, like here 2. Then take 2 common. See here, following the rule will be wastes of time. Can we say this 42 is a multiple of 21? 42 is a multiple of 7. So you can directly conclude 42 itself is the LCM. So the thing what I tell you in the class, not only that like I have covered, okay, ho gaya, you have to use it. And until unless you are going to use, that will not be your shortcut, or that is not going to your observation. आपको ये use करनी है. So this is 2 observation will save your time. Out of 10 question where you have to find LCM, believe me 5 question directly you can tell LCM without calculation. 10 में से 2-3 क्वेश्चन ऐसा पक्का मिलेगा जहां पे कोप्राइम नंबर होगा. 2-3 क्वेश्चन for sure you will get number are arranged in this format where the largest number you find is the multiple of all the remaining number. Now we come to observation on HCF. इसी तरह HCF पे we have 2 observation. Now here observation number 1, HCF of coprime number is always 1. Okay, if I ask you what is HCF of 49 and 50, 1. And how come 49, 50 are coprime? 2 consecutive natural number. No need to waste your energy. Next is second observation. First I explain with the help of example, then I dictate. If you find number are like this 5, 10, 15, 25, 50. If the smallest number is divisor of all the remaining number, here 5 is divisor of 10. Let me tell you, factor and divisor both are same. Divisor which can divide. 5 can divide 10. 5 is divisor of 15. 5 can divide 25. 5 can divide 50. So here if the smallest number is divisor of all the remaining number, then the smallest number itself is HCF. So you write the second observation. If the smallest number is divisor of all the remaining number, then the smallest number itself is the HCF. Then the smallest number itself is the HCF. You write example 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So here 5 is HCF. We write one more example: 7, 14, 21, 35, 70. Since 7 is divisor of all the remaining number, so what is the HCF of this number? 7. Now next is, so here what I do, I will cover LCM in detail later. ये LCM का थोड़ा सा बेसिक I have covered, क्योंकि फिर पूरा LCM या तो पूरा LCM ही अभी कवर करें, और otherwise I have other topic to cover. Next is you put heading rule of indices. INDICES. Rule of indices. This is a plural word for index. ठीक है, index means power. 2 is to power 5. So if we have 2 or more than 2 power, that is indices or indices. And we have certain rule. School days might be have covered. If you are not covered, today I brief you. First rule is a is to power m into a is to power n. It is a is to power m plus n. When we have the base same, multiplication power we add. Like here example, if I ask you 2 is to power 5 into 2 is to power 7, so can we say it will be 2 is to power 5 plus 7, it will be 2 is to power 12. And if I ask a number, that is 4096, you can check. Have I asked you to remember 2 is to power 1 to 2 is to power 10? And you have remembered also? No. 5 is to power 12 into 625 is equal to 5 is to power x. Find the value of x. 5 is to power 12 into 625 is 5 is to power x. Find the value of x. फिर आप कहते हो हमें CSAT लेवल का मैथ पढ़ना है. What is 625? 5 is to power 4. So 5 is to power 12 into 5 is to power 4. So it will be 5 is to power 12 plus 4. 5 is to power 16. So what is the value of x here? 16. My next question to you. See why I ask this type of question in class? Just to realize you कि आप लोग homework नहीं कर रहे. But यह फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा अब कुछ. 3 is to power 10 into 729. Here 3 is to power x. Find what is x here. ये देखो मेरे सामने कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं. What is 729? 3 is to power 6. So it is 3 is to power 10 into 3 is to power 6. So it is 3 is to power 10 plus 6. 3 is to power 16. X here is 6. Next is 4 is to power 8 into 4096. 4 is to power x. Find what is the value of x. here this 4096 is 2 is to power 12. Here you can write 4096 is 4 is to power 6. So here it is 4 is to power 8 into 4 is to power 6. It will be 4 is to power 8 plus 6. 4 is to power 14. So what is the value of x here? 14. X is 14. Now here, is this rule number 1 clear? A is to power m into a is to power n is a is to power m plus n. Next is rule number 2. A is to power m divided by a is to power n. It is a is to power m minus n. Like if I ask you 2 is to power 10 divided by 32. 2 is to power 5, and what is 2 is to power 5? 32. You can say answer is 32. See here, 2 is to power 10, 32 is 2 is to power 5. So it will be 2 is to power 10 minus 5, 2 is to power 5. Your answer is 32. Let me ask you 1 or 2 extra questions. Three is to power 14 divided by 81. 3 is to power 10. What is 81? 3 is to power 4. So here it will be 3 is to power 14 minus 4. 3 is to power 10. Next is rule number 3. Rule number 3 is a is to power m bracket n. It will be a is to power m into n. mn or m into n. Some student, especially category 1 student, they do one mistake. Let me tell you what mistake. Like if I ask you 2 is to power 4 bracket 3, by mistake or in flow, some student they take 4 cube which is 64, they equate it with 2 is to power 64. वो कहते हैं 4 cube तो लग ही रहा है. But here I tell you it is wrong. According to our rule, because of bracket, it is 2 is to power 4 into 3. So it is 2 is to power 12. So correct answer is 2 is to power 12 rather than 2 is to power 64. Be careful. इसमें काफी स्टूडेंट गलती करते हैं. You have to be careful about this rule. Now you try question. 2 is to power 4 bracket 10. मतलब ऐसा क्या, मैं 40 पूछूंगा? 4 की टेबल तो आपने याद कर ही ली. टेल मी व्हाट इज x हियर. मैंने क्या किया, पहला रूल और तीसरा रूल मिक्स करके क्वेश्चन बनाया. आई हैव framed a question where rule number 1 and rule number 3 are applicable. Yes, 13. How many of you got answer 13? I tell you. देखो, the power has to be same. हर जगह पावर सेम होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. So here 2 is to power 40. What is 8? 2 is to power 3 and this is x. 2 is to power 1. So left hand side 2 is to power 40, right hand side 2 is to power 3x into 2 is to power 1. So right hand side it will be 2 is to power 3x plus 1. So what we do, base is same. When the base is same, we equate the power. So here step number 2, 40 is equal to 3x plus 1. You take one other side, 40 minus 1, 3x. This is 39. So value of x is 39 divided by 3. We get 30. So x here will be 30. We try some extra question. 2 is to power 2 bracket 25, 16 is to power x into 4. You have to find value of x. क्या आंसर आया? हाँ जी, पिछले वाले को छोड़ो, इसी पे ध्यान लगाएंगे अब। हाँ जी सर, 12, ठीक है। मैं कुछ आइडेंटिफाई कर रहा हूँ, कैटेगरी 0 स्टूडेंट, 1 स्टूडेंट। लास्ट वाले तो चुप के बैठे। व्हाट इज योर आंसर? She is giving other than 12. Interesting answer, something. 12, okay, fine. So here, this is 2 is to power 2 into 25. So left hand side is 2 is to power 50. What is 16? 2 is to power 4 bracket x. What is 4? 2 square. So on right hand side, you have 2 is to power 4 into x, means 4x into 2 is to power 2. And here what is the rule? A is to power m into a is to power n. We add 4x plus 2. This is 2 is to power 50. See, 50 is equal to 4x plus 2. If I'm writing like this, it's like I'm telling you like मैंने क्लच दबाया, फिर पहला घेर लगाया, फिर मैंने धीरे धीरे क्लच छोड़ा, तो इससे स्लो नहीं जा पाऊंगा मैं. So here take 2 other side, 50 minus 2 is 4x, this is 48 4x, value of x is 48 divided by 4, 12. Concept uses the power has to be same, like here if we equate and base is same, then you equate the power. पावर को इक्वेट कर लो. यहाँ पे 2 की पावर 50 आ रहा है, यहाँ 2 नहीं दिख रहा, बट 2 के मल्टीपल तो दिख रहे हैं. 16 is 2 is to power 4, 4 is 2 is to power 2. So this is 4x, this is 2. So 50 is equal to 4x plus 2 will help you. So value of x will come 12. Quickly I take one more question, then I take rule number 4. Find x and y. And x and y has to be natural number. You cannot say y को fraction नहीं बताना है. x and y has to be natural number. अच्छा, एक चीज और, एक और कंडीशन पुट कर देता हूँ, नहीं तो आप पता नहीं कितने आंसर दे दोगे मुझे. y is less than 50. नहीं तो y की आप पता नहीं कितनी बड़ी वैल्यू भी दे सकते हो. कंडीशन है y is less than 50. नहीं, कंडीशन की वजह से हो जाएगा. y is less than 50 will help you. y is 27. और बोल देता हूं, y lie between 25 and 50. अब एग्जैक्ट मत बोलना कि एग्जैक्ट बता दो. You have to tell me value of x and y where y is more than 25 and less than 50. और हिंट दे देता हूं, 9 and 27। देखो क्वेश्चन में गड़बड़ नहीं है क्योंकि कईयों ने आंसर दे दिया है। लास्ट रो ओके। नो ये थोड़ा बियॉन्ड चला गया। एक्स निकल गया, एक्स निकले तो वाई निकल ही जाएगा। थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट साइड चला गया है बट उतना भी नहीं है, मैनेजेबल है, इट इज मैनेजेबल। मैंने बोल दिया ना 3 ले लो, फिर एक्स नहीं बनेगा, एक्स नेचुरल नंबर नहीं बनेगा, एक्स के साथ इश्यू आ जाएगा। अच्छा लेट मी चेक, अब मैं आपकी कैटेगरी डिसाइड कर रहा हूँ। एक्चुअली आई गिव क्वेश्चन सो आई डिसाइड, ऑनलाइन ऑल्सो कैन पार्टिसिपेट। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू गॉट x9? काफी स्टूडेंट है। y27। अच्छा x9 आया, y27 नहीं आया। ऐसे लोग x9 तो आ गया लेकिन y27 नहीं आया। हाँ ये भी है, पहले y के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट x या x के ऊपर y डिपेंडेंट है, तभी मैंने आई हैव रिस्ट्रिक्टेड y, क्योंकि y तो किसी भी डायरेक्शन में जा सकता था, कितना भी बड़ा हो सकता था। दैट्स व्हाई डेलिबरेटली आई पुट दिस कंडीशन। आई टेल यू कैटेगरी 0, कैटेगरी 1, कैटेगरी 2 स्टूडेंट स्पेशली, ठीक है, जिसका आंसर निकला कैटेगरी 2 कैटेगरी 3 की रेंज में, आई कैन पुट यू नाउ स्टेप बाय स्टेप फॉर कैटेगरी 0 एंड कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट। Here 81 is 3 to power 4, this is 12. This 243 is actually 3 to power 5, x into y। y को सबसे बाद में देखेंगे, डिपेंड ऑन y। What is this? 3 to power 48, 3 to power 5x y। So we have to take power of 348 and here also in the same combination, and y is restricted, that y has to be less than 50. So here what we can do, we can make it power multiple of 5 which is lesser than 48. Can you tell me multiple of 5 which is just lesser than 48? 45. So can we make this power 45? Then this will become 3 to power 3. I tell you one parallel calculation for this. What you do, you write 3 to power 48 as 3 to power 45 into 3 to power 3. Yes, can we do this? So here this 3 to power 5x represent 3 to power 45 in this particular question. So here it is 3 to power 5x and 3 to power 3 represent y. So here y here is 3 cube which is 27. And when you solve x, 5x is equal to 45. If your 5x is equal to 45, value of x will be 9. x को अगर मैं 9 लूंगा, y will become 27. And I have put a condition कि y has to be lesser than 50. y को ज्यादा बड़ा कर नहीं सकते. I repeat, step by step. 81 is 3 to power 4, bracket 12. This is 243, which is 3 to power 5, bracket x and y. So it is 3 to power 5x into y. Total power 48. Total power 48. And y के लिए condition है, y cannot be a bigger. Y can be either 3 to power 1, can be 3 to power 2, at the max 3 to power 3. So how we break 48 so that we get multiple of 5 plus extra. So 48 को when you divide by 5, you get 45 and remainder 3. So better you break 48 as 3 to power 45 plus 3. So it means 3 to power 45 into 3 to power 3. So then you can correlate this 3 to power 45 is for 3 to power 5x. No other possibility. And this 27 or 3 to power 3 is for y. And what is 3 is to power 3? 27. So we get y is 27. This 5x is 45. We can solve for x. X will come 9. थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट था, yes, I can understand this. 81, 3 is to power 4, then bracket 12. So left hand side value is 3 is to power 48. Right hand side is 3 is to power 5 bracket x into y. So here this is 3 is to power 5x into y. So we have to work on a combination in such a way that we can express 48 as a multiple of 5 plus extra power. तो वो 45 plus 3 की power 3 help कर पाएगा, because there is a condition that y is lesser than 50. तो 3 की power जो 50 से छोटी है, 3 is to power 1, 3 is to power 2, 3 is to power 3. तो y can be either 3 is to power 1, can be 3 is to power 2, 3 is to power 3. So we will see a combination multiple of 5 plus 3 will help, because 48 can be expressed as 45 plus 3. तो दोनों कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो जाएगी. Here 3 is to power 45 into 27. So y will become 27 and this is 45. So 5x is 45. Value of x will come 9. Is this okay? Difficult? Yes. Now here rule number 4. A into b is to power n. So here it is a is to power n into b is to power n. You can write an example. Depend on the question, 6 is to power 10. We can express it as 2 is to power 10 into 3 is to power 10. How come? Because 6 is 2 into 3 is to power 10. So it is 2 is to power 10 into 3 is to power 10. We can break it and express it. You write a into b is to power n is equal to a is to power n into b is to power n. Rule number 5. A upon b is to power n. It is a is to power n upon b is to power n. Rule number 6. A is to power 0, 1. I tell you one more rule where maybe category 1 will not be comfortable, but I will explain with the help of example. Rule number 7. A is to power minus n. 1 upon it is equal to 1 upon a is to power n. A नेगेटिव नहीं है, पावर नेगेटिव है. 2 is to power minus 5, it is 1 upon 2 is to power 5. You can understand it like if it is 2 is to power 5, तो ये बड़ा नंबर होता जाएगा, 2 2 2 2 multiply. If 2 is to power 10, 2 2 2 10 times. अगर ये नंबर like here 2 is to power 0 is 1. When you take 2 is to power 1, so it is multiply with 2. 2 is to power 2, further multiply with 1 more 2. 4. 2 is to power 0 is a starting point, which is 1. Then 2 is to power 1 is 1 into 2. Then 2 is to power 2 is 1 into 2 into 2. 2 is to power 5 will be 1 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 5 times. 2 is multiply 5 times. 2 is same. Base तो same है. Power देखो. Power 0 से 1 2 3 4 5 जाए तो नंबर बड़ा होता गया. अब जैसे 2 की पावर -1 आएगा, here we will not multiply with 2. We will divide with 1 2. वो डिनोमिनेटर में आ जाता है. 2 is to power -2 और छोटा नंबर हो जाएगा, 1 upon 2 into 2. We will divide by 2 2. 2 is to power -3, 1 upon 2 into 2 into 2. So this is the logic behind this rule. 2 is to power -n. कुछ लोगों को लगता है ये नेगेटिव नंबर है, इट विल बी नेगेटिव इंटीजर. नो, इट विल बी छोटा नंबर बट इट विल बी पॉजिटिव नंबर. तो इट विल बी 1/2 n. So you remember, this is important rule, rule number 7. Rule number 7 is a is to power minus n is equal to 1/a is to power n. So example like 2 is to power minus 10, it will be 1/2 is to power 10, which is actually 1024. 1024. Okay. Now next thing. So this is the basic idea about rule of indices. I will use this and later I will not repeat. जो मैंने rule बताया मैं repeat नहीं करूंगा. It is your homework. You revise it. I will use this in a topic called surds and indices. I will use this rule in unit digit topic, where we have a topic unit digit of x is to power y. I will use this rule in remainder theorem as well, or maybe any other concept of number system. These are going to be helpful. Next is I give you a table. Tell me what is odd plus odd. When we add two odd number, even. The thing which I have discussed, it is level 1. And what they are asking, level 3, level 4 question. एक क्वेश्चन पूछा है इस साल इसके ऊपर. ठीक है, अभी तो बिल्कुल बेसिक डिस्कस कर रहा हूं. इफ यू गेट कंफ्यूज यू कैन चेक विद सम एग्जांपल. You add two odd number like 3 plus 5. What is 3 plus 5? 8. So sum of two odd number is always even. Category 0 student. Odd plus even. Odd. रटना नहीं है, समझना है. 3 plus 2, 5. रट नहीं सकते. You cannot cram it. Why? क्योंकि आप 4 चाइनीज लोगों की शकल रट नहीं सकते. सेम है. ओड इवन में कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. दो ओड नंबर ऐड किया, कुछ आ रहा है, ओड प्लस इवन, यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज बिकॉज इट इज अ सिमिलर थिंग. अगली बार मैं इवन प्लस ओड पूछ लूंगा, आप कहोगे ये नया चाइनीज बंदा आगे रख दिया है. यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज. तो यू अंडरस्टैंड विद एग्जाम्पल. अगर करना भी एग्जाम में यू कैन ट्राई विद सम एग्जाम्पल. जैसे ये है 3 plus 5, इट इज 8. ओके, दिस इज 3 plus 2. छोटे छोटे नंबर से चेक कर सकते हो. इट इज 5 odd. Next is even plus even. Even. 2 plus 4, 6. अभी थोड़ा लेवल बढ़ाता हूं. पहले इससे इजी से. सम ऑफ टू इवन नंबर इज इवन. अब बताओ, इवन प्लस इवन प्लस इवन. Even. It is easy. Sum of two even number is even. Sum of three even number is even. Sum of four even number is even. Sum of 10 even number is even. If there is a even, even. Sum of n even number is even. Now, what is odd plus odd? What is odd plus odd plus odd? What is odd plus odd plus odd? What is odd plus odd plus odd plus odd plus odd? So you can understand it is easier. One single odd number odd, when we have two odd number even, three odd number odd, four odd number even. Odd plus even plus odd plus even plus odd. आई एडवाइज यू हियर, इस लेवल पे जा रहा है वो, 5 नंबर दिए थे इस बार टेस्ट में 2023 वाले में। एक काम कर सकते हो, यू कैन टेक ऑल ऑड नंबर वन साइड, इवन नंबर अदर साइड। 3 ऑड नंबर है, ऑड प्लस ऑड प्लस ऑड, इवन प्लस इवन। हियर नो नीड टू चेक, sum of all the even number is even. Then this is odd plus odd plus odd, odd. Sum of 3 odd number is odd. Then ultimately odd plus even is odd. So final answer is odd. हाँ कर, दैट इज अप टू यू। मेरा सजेशन था ये कि आप इवन को एक तरफ ले लो, ऑड को एक तरफ, बट अदरवाइज यू कैन चेक ऑड प्लस इवन इज ऑड, ऑड प्लस इवन इज ऑड, दिस इज ऑड। वो आपकी मर्जी, आप कैसे भी चल सकते हो। To multiply with odd number plus odd plus 2 multiply with even number. When you multiply any number with 2, it become even. कोई भी नंबर हो चाहे वो, तो 2 multiply with odd will be even. Sir, you can check with example, 2 into 3 6, कोई भी एग्जांपल से भी चेक कर सकते हो। You check with number, नंबर से भी चेक कर सकते हो। What is 2 into even? Even को और even कर दिया, मीठा था और मीठा कर दिया, it is odd. Even, 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 even plus odd, finally your answer is odd. Now next, second table, odd minus odd. Acha, let me tell you, when I take this, you cannot tell me like it can be a negative. Whenever this is asked, we are checking the concept. हम ये नहीं चेक करें कि आप बोल सकते हो कि 3 minus 5 तो -2 आ रहा है। When we ask you odd minus odd, actually we want to ask कि if it is a bigger number, it is smaller. So difference of 2 odd number, even. So you write even. What is odd minus even? पीछे से आवाज नहीं आ रही है। What is even minus even? Even के केस में हमेशा even रहता है, एक्सेप्ट डिवीजन वाला पार्ट। डिवीजन छोड़ दो, even के केस में आई टेल यू, you add any one number even, you take the subtraction of any even number even, you multiply any even number even, except division वाला पार्ट। even बड़ा सिंपल है, you add any even number, result is even, you subtract any even number, result is even, you multiply any even number even. And I will observe, we will make one more observation when we will see multiplication. Okay, this is for subtraction. The rest depend, like if they take 4 or 5 number, we have to think, we have to apply the concept and we have to get the answer. अब आता है बात मल्टीप्लीकेशन की। odd multiply with odd, odd, odd number multiply with even, even, even number multiply with even, even. Even here, if there are n even number and you multiply, it is always even. And there is one more observation, in a multiplication, if there is at least one even number, लिख लो, if in a multiplication if there is at least one even number, in a multiplication, if there is at least one even number, final product will be even. Final product will be even. Let me tell you in detail. I'm taking multiplication of 10 numbers. ठीक है? If all this 10 number even, final product is even. Out of this 10 number, if 9 number are even, 1 number is odd, then also even. Out of this 10 number, if 2 number are odd, remaining 8 are even, then also even. Even out of this 10 number, 9 number are odd, only 1 number is even, then also your product is even. कोई भी प्रोडक्ट में अगर एक इवन नंबर दे दो मुझे, योर फाइनल प्रोडक्ट विल बी इवन. वो सबको इवन बना देगा. इन ए प्रोडक्ट इवन नंबर मेक फाइनल प्रोडक्ट इवन. रिमेनिंग नंबर आर ऑड, डजंट मैटर. चाहे वो 5 ओड है, 10 ओड है, 12 ओड है, इफ इन ए मल्टीप्लीकेशन एटलीस्ट वन इवन नंबर विल मेक योर फाइनल प्रोडक्ट इवन. So tell me, what is the condition to get a product is odd? What is the condition that your final product has to be odd? That in your multiplication, all the number has to be odd. Then only you get odd. See here, if I say P, Q, R is equal to odd, I ask you whether P is odd or even. Q is odd or even. R is odd or even. Even हो ही नहीं सकता, because the moment any of this number is even, your final product is odd, not possible. It will become even. You have to apply your mind. I will frame question in front of you, statement based question. ताजा बिल्कुल new question. The concept here is, if your final product is odd, it means we can conclude all the value which are we are multiplying are odd. Otherwise ये odd नहीं होगा, फिर वो even हो जाएगा. At least अगर एक भी number even होता तो it will be even. Like here. Okay. Statement number 1, A into B into D is equal to odd. The next is B into C into D is equal to even. Then C into D into E is even. मैं इसमें इजी क्वेश्चन भी पूछ सकता हूं और एक बढ़िया डिफिकल्ट भी पूछ सकता हूं, बट डिफिकल्ट नहीं पूछूंगा अभी, तो मुझे एक्सप्लेन करने में दिक्कत होगी. I keep on asking the number. You have to tell me, you have to confirm me whether odd or even. A, B, C, D, E. Yes, यही तो पॉइंट है. ई पे ही क्वेश्चन बन रहा था मेरा. मैं यही पूछना चाह रहा था, हाउ मेनी ऑफ ए बी सी डी आर इवन. वी कैन नॉट कन्फर्म. ई में ही बात है. बाकी आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट यू हैव एटलीस्ट ए बी सी डी कंफर्म कर दिया मुझे. A is odd. Why? Because A into B into D is given odd. It conclude that A has to be odd, B has to be odd, D has to be odd. No other possibility, because this is concept. If your final product is odd, it means the number which you have multiplied has to be odd. So A तो odd हो गया, confirm. B is also odd, confirm. D is also odd, confirm. Here, if these are even, it means second concept suggests at least one number has to be even, but we know B is odd, D is odd, बचा क्या? C is even, confirm. So now here C is even, D is odd. To have a final product even, E can be odd, can be even. So we cannot confirm what is E. क्योंकि E अगर even है तो भी final product is even. If E is odd, then also final product is even. It will not be decided by E, because B is already, C is already even. एक नंबर तो even आ चुका ना, तो remaining two are odd or odd even, doesn't matter, it will be even. So here we cannot confirm E, the rest we can confirm in this question. Anyone having doubt? ठीक है, concept clear? Division. Yes, we can add over plus even. We can add. Any doubt you can ask me. E वाला पॉइंट समझ में आ गया? बस इस लेवल पे सोचना हमने, धीरे धीरे लाइक इंशाल्लाह अपनी जीत होगी. नेक्स्ट डिवीजन. लेट मी चेक कितना सोच पा रहे हैं हम. ओड डिवाइडेड बाय ओड. What are the possibilities? Example we take like 21 divided by 3. It is 7. So it is odd is possible. Even you can say fraction is also possible. Like 3 by 7. So if fraction possible, you tell fraction is also possible. Example लिख लो like 21 by 3. If you simplify, it is 7, which is odd number. But when you take 3 by 7 or 5 by 7, there are n example. It is fraction. So odd number divided by odd, it is either odd or fraction. Next, second, even number divided by odd. There is one possibility even, second possibility fraction. Is there any other possibility? Think some of the example in your mind. 24 by 3 give you 8. So this is one example for even. If you say 2 by 3, that is fraction. So I have one example for even, I have one example for fraction. अच्छा, आपको एक क्वेश्चन देता हूं. थिंक, कैन यू टेल मी एनी नंबर वेयर even number divided by odd give me odd? Even number divided by odd will give you odd. सर जी अगर आ गया आधी फीस माफ, जो मैंने देनी नहीं. अब लॉजिक बता दो क्यों नहीं पॉसिबल. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. तो यू आर गोइंग टू प्रूव वन थिंग विच इज कंसेप्चुअली रॉन्ग. आप ओड को उधर ले जाओ. तो आप ये प्रूव करना चाह रहे हो दो ओड का मल्टीपल इवन, जो हो नहीं सकता. सो इट मीन्स यू डोंट हैव एनी एग्जाम्पल. यू ट्राई, कल तक की स्कीम है. You try at your home, even number divided by odd will get any possibility where we get odd answer? No. Why? Because when you take odd other side, it means odd into odd even, जो हो नहीं सकता. Multiplication of two odd number is never even. Multiplication of two odd number is odd only. So that's why we never have a possibility where an even number divided by odd give a result odd. Concept समझ में आ रहा है ना कि क्यों नहीं हो सकता? क्योंकि लाइक odd into odd even नहीं हो सकता. That is the point. Next, so there is only two possibility, either even fraction, which you already told me. Third is even number divided by even. Odd, even, fraction. यहाँ पे तीनों possibility है. You can write example 4 by 2, which give you 2, which is even. 6 divided by 2, which is 3, which is odd. Then you can write like 2 by 4, which is 1 by 2, which is fraction. Here we have all the three possibility. An even number divided by even, your result will be even, odd, fraction. इसमें तीनों रिजल्ट बनेंगे. You can write example 4 by 2, 6 by 2, 2 by 4. Now the last one, fourth. odd number divided by even. Odd number divided by even. And even you can say it is necessarily fraction or it is always fraction. इसमें कोई और possibility नहीं बनेगी. You can try at home. Odd number divided by even, it is always fraction. Later on, I tell you the two word what UPSC is using, can be, always. UPSC का क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ना. Like it can be even number. It is always fraction. Once we have more understanding, we will have detailed on this can be and always word. They use the word it is always fraction. यहाँ पे होता. Then I will say odd number divided by even is always fraction. अच्छा, I put a statement. Statement number 1, odd number divided by even is always fraction. Correct or wrong? Second statement, odd number divided by even can be odd. No, wrong. But if I say even number divided by even is always even, no, it can be even, it can be odd, it can be fraction. We have to see the possibilities or compulsion. Always means compulsion. Can be means possibilities. So we have to work on this, possibilities or compulsion. Now next. Now here I tell you one important topic. You write comparison of fraction. Now here I tell you the idea what is given in the book or internet. आपको ऐसा मिलेगा क्वेश्चन. Three by four, 7 by 8, 31 by 40. Okay. And here method discussed in the book is LCM method. I just brief you what is that LCM method. See here, we take LCM of denominator. According to this method, we take LCM. उसको बोलना चाय पिला देगा मुझे एक चाय. Largest number is the multiple of, we have to take LCM of denominator. What is LCM of 4, 8, 40? ठीक है. So LCM here is 40. Then what we do, we multiply this number with 40. So we get 10. 3 into 10 is 30. We multiply with 40. Here 7 into 5 is 35. Here we multiply with 40. It is 31. I repeat. Step number 1, we take LCM of the denominator. Here LCM of 4, 8, 40 is 40. Then we multiply these fractions with LCM. Fractions with LCM, fraction with LCM, we see what come in numerator. 30, 35, 31. So actually this is 30 by 40, 35 by 40 and 31 by 40. Then we compare this numerator. Then we say this 30 is the smallest. So we will say this if A, B, C, तो A fraction is the smallest. तो ये वाला fraction सबसे छोटा है. 3/4 is smaller than this. 31/40 is smaller than 7/8. 7/8 is the largest. But I tell you, this method is time consuming. We have better method for comparison of fraction. And it will be our least preference to use LCM method. LCM method हमारा सबसे नीची preference में रहेगा. We have better method as compared to LCM method to compare fraction. So I start with type 1. Okay. So you put heading comparison of fraction. Here we write type 1. Type 1 is if denominator is constant. I give you example. If you have checked NCERT, you will find one thing is wonderful in NCERT. They have given theory example, then they have given exercise. And whenever they have given example, they have given easy example so that later on you can refer that and you can easily understand the concept. Same thing we will do. जो भी example दूंगा, you have to write that. After 2 months, after 4 months, if you have to revise, you just revise the example. You will able to recall the concept. If denominator is constant, example like 5/10 and 10/10. We convert this in decimal. What is 5/10? Half. What is 10/10? 1. And if we compare, 1 is larger than half. So can we conclude 10/10 is larger than 5/10? So this is very simple. Type 1 सबसे simple है. If denominator is constant, as numerator increase, fraction value increase. अगर डिनोमिनेटर कांस्टेंट है, वी जस्ट कंपेयर द न्यूमरेटर. अगर न्यूमरेटर बड़ा होगा तो फ्रैक्शन बड़ा होगा. Like here, if I take example 3/25 and 17/25, out of this which one is larger fraction? 17/25 without any doubt. Here it is larger than this. One more question. 4/9 and 7/9. 7/9, all of you. But I tell you application of this type 1. Type 1 is very simple. Application is sometime your denominator is not constant, but we can try to make it. Denominator same नहीं है, but denominator को same बनाया जा सकता है. Like here, my question is 3/7 and 29/70. ठीक है. 3/7 and 29/70. We try to make our denominator same. Either you can make it 7 or you can make it 70. And I tell you, if you have a choice between multiplication and division, and you know one step, go for multiplication. आपको एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन के बीच में चॉइस मिलेगी तो बेटर वी गो फॉर एडिशन. इफ यू हैव ए चॉइस बिटवीन मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन, मल्टीप्लिकेशन इज बेटर. तो हम क्या करेंगे? वी मेक इट 70. But the rule here is when you multiply your denominator with 10, you have to multiply numerator with 10. So here this is 30/70, this is 29/70. Now we apply the concept. Since denominator is constant, numerator बड़ा तो number बड़ा. So 30 is greater. So you can say 3/7 is greater than 29/70. So sometime denominator is not constant, but we can make. I ask you a question. 4/9, 7/18, 43/90. We have to arrange this three fraction in ascending order. This you can call A, B, C. When you give answer in term of A, B, C. Or you tell me which one is the largest and which one is the smallest. अभी their denominator is constant. Now here what we will do, this is 90, we try to make it 90, multiply with 10, multiply with 10, this is 40 by 90, multiply with 5, multiply with 5, this is 35 upon 90, this is 43 by 90. So which one is the smallest? B. 7 by 18 is smaller than 4 by 9 is smaller than 43 by 90. Which one is the largest? This one. And which one is the smallest? This. We try one more question. 3 by 7, 5 by 14, 31 by 70. We have to arrange this in ascending order. Now here 70, we make it 70, multiply with 10, multiply with 10. This is 30 by 70, multiply with 5, multiply with 5. This is 25 by 70. This is 31 by 70. Which one is the smallest? B. And which one is the largest? C. So you can say 5 by 14 is smaller than 3 by 7, smaller than 31 by 70. Is this type 1 clear? Very simple. Type 2. Type 2 is if numerator is constant. Five by 5, 5 by 10. We convert in decimal for comparison. 5 by 5 is 1, 5 by 10 is half. Which one is larger? 1 is larger. So 5 by 5 is larger. I tell you one thing. Sometimes when students are in hurry or because of carelessness, your mind will read 10. And your mind give a message 10 is larger. Or maybe in hurry, your mind will conclude 5 by 10 is larger. But you train your mind that it is denominator. Numerator is like assets. ठीक है, इकोनॉमिक्स तो सारे पढ़ते हो, ये नहीं कह सकते मैं कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड से नहीं हूं. डिनोमिनेटर इज लाइक लोन. ठीक है, लोन जितना ज्यादा होगा दैट इज खतरनाक टाइप ऑफ थिंग. तो इफ डिनोमिनेटर इज लार्जर वैल्यू इज लेसर. डिनोमिनेटर जितना बड़ा वैल्यू उतनी छोटी. तो इफ न्यूमरेटर इज कांस्टेंट एज डिनोमिनेटर इंक्रीज वैल्यू डिक्रीज और फ्रैक्शन वैल्यू डिक्रीज. यू हैव टू ट्रेन योर माइंड. डिनोमिनेटर बड़ा होता है तो वैल्यू छोटी होती है. दैट इज द आइडिया. सो 5 by 5 is greater than 5 by 10. Okay. Like if I ask you 4 by 7, 4 by 13, which one is larger? 4 by 7. 7 by 39, 7 by 15. Which one is larger? 7 by 15 is larger. Sometime our numerator is not constant, but we can make it. Our numerator is not constant, but we can apply our type 2. Directly नहीं लग रहा, but घुमा के लगा सकते हैं. Like 3 by 7, 30 by 71. So either we can make it 3 or we can make it 30. So what we do, we multiply it with 10 and denominator also with 10. So 3 by 7 is same as 30 by 70. This is 30 by 71. Now we can apply, since numerator is constant, as denominator increase, value decrease. Which one is larger? 3 by 7 is larger. 3 by 7 is larger than 30 by 71. Is this point clear? We can make our numerator constant. Now you try one question. 4 by 9, 8 by 17, 40 by 93. You have to arrange this three fraction in ascending order. ए बी सी की टर्म में बता दो. असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सी ए बी. Which one is smallest? 40 by 93. Which one is largest? 8 by 17. See what we will do. We try to make our numerator constant 4, 8, 40. Better we make 40. For that we multiply with 10. Multiply with 10. This is 40 by 90. How this 8 become 40? Into 5. Into 5. 40 by 85. This is 40 by 93. Concept is as denominator increase, value decrease. 40 by 93 is the smallest fraction. 40 by 93 is lesser than 40 by 90, lesser than 40 by 85. So this is the largest fraction, 8 by 17. I take one more example. One more example is 3 by 7, 6 by 13, 30 by 73. You have to arrange this in ascending order. CAB. We try to make our numerator same. So we multiply with 10, multiply with 10, multiply with 5, multiply with 5. This is 30 by 70. This is 30 by 65. This is 30 by 73. As denominator, if numerator constant, as denominator increase, value decrease. तो ये सबसे छोटा है and 30 by 65 is the largest, 6 by 13 is the largest. Before I take type 3, type 4, type 5, any doubt in type 1 and type 2? एक ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट का डाउट है कि पहले वाली टाइप 1 दोबारा से एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. इफ डिनोमिनेटर कांस्टेंट एज न्यूमरेटर इंक्रीज, वैल्यू इंक्रीज. आप लोगों का अगर लोन कांस्टेंट है, जिसकी एसेट ज्यादा उसकी वैल्यू ज्यादा, सेम थिंग. इफ डिनोमिनेटर इज कांस्टेंट, यू कैन राइट एग्जांपल ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स. 5 by 5 या लिख लो 5 by 10, 10 by 10. तो ये 10 by 10 बड़ी वैल्यू है. डिनोमिनेटर कांस्टेंट, वी कंपेयर द न्यूमरेटर. इफ न्यूमरेटर कांस्टेंट, वी कंपेयर द डिनोमिनेटर. अब आप पूछोगे अगर न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर दोनों ही कांस्टेंट नहीं है, हियर आई हैव टाइप 3, टाइप 4. बट बिफोर दैट आई थिंक आई टोल्ड यू अबाउट प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन एंड इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन. Proper fractions where numerator is less than denominator, 2 by 3, 7 by 10, these are proper fraction. Opposite of this proper improper fraction where numerator is greater than denominator. Improper fraction, like here 3 by 2, 10 by 7, these are improper fraction. ओके, क्लियर? प्रॉपर इम्प्रॉपर, क्योंकि टाइप 3, टाइप 4 इसी के ऊपर बेस है. नेक्स्ट इज टाइप 3. type 3 is proper fraction के लिए, here it has to be proper fraction, then only it is applicable. Proper fraction. Type 1 type 2 is applicable proper improper both, उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है. Whereas type 3 is applicable only in case of proper fraction. What is type 3? You write neither numerator constant nor denominator constant, but the difference between numerator and denominator is constant. Neither numerator constant nor denominator constant, but the difference between numerator denominator is constant, and this has to be proper fraction. I give you example, you write the same example after 3 months. If you have to revise, you revise with the same example. Example लिख लो. 5 by 10, 10 by 15, 15 by 20, 20 by 25. It is not necessary कि मैं 10 को 10 यहाँ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. It can be 11 by 16 also, like 100 by 105. See, only the condition is neither numerator constant 5, 10, 15 nor denominator constant, but the difference between numerator and denominator is 5. Difference between numerator and denominator is 5. Difference between numerator and denominator is 5. Difference between numerator denominator is 5. Difference between numerator denominator is 5. It can be like 191 upon 196 also. ऐसा कुछ नहीं 5 का ही मल्टीपल हो, ऐसा भी हो सकता है 191 upon 196. Here difference between numerator denominator has to be constant and fraction has to be proper fraction. You convert this in decimal, you get the result. Our result here is 5 by 10 is half, 10 by 15 is 2 by 3. I tell you 2 by 3 होता है 0.66. If you don't know, लिख लो. 3 by 4, इसको सिंप्लीफाई करोगे 3 by 4 which is 0.75. 20 upon 25 is 4 by 5 which is 0.8. If you check 100 upon 105, it will be 0.9 something. Now if we see, can we say half is less than 0.66? 0.66 is less than 0.75. 0.75 is less than 0.8. 0.8 is less than 0.9. So similarly, can we say 5 by 10 is lesser than 10 by 15? 10 by 15 is lesser than 15 by 20. 15 by 20 is lesser than 20 by 25. And here 20 upon 25 is less than 100 upon 105. So the idea here is neither numerator constant nor denominator constant, but the difference between numerator denominator constant. In this case, it is same like type 1. As your numerator increase, your fraction value will increase. जैसे जैसे आपका न्यूमरेटर बड़ा होता रहेगा, आपकी वैल्यू बड़ी होती रहेगी. Wait, let me take 3 examples so that you can understand this type 3. I'll take extra example. 5 by 7, 13 by 15, 91 by 93. Proper fraction? Yes. Difference 2, difference 2, difference 2. Why I'm not in favor of LCM method? इन नंबर का LCM लेने में जान निकल जाएगी. And in book you find LCM method. Okay. तो LCM से better method है. See here, can you see the difference between numerator and denominator is 2, 2, 2. And since all these are proper fraction, can we conclude 5 by 7 is lesser than 13 by 15 is lesser than 91 by 93? As numerator increase, your value increase. Wait. 41 by 44. 4 by 7. 64 by 67. Okay, difference is 3, difference is 3, difference is 3. Out of this 3 fraction, tell me which one is the smallest fraction? Which one is the largest fraction? 64 by 67. Simple. Type 3 simple है. Take your time. 11 by 14. 5 by 8. 2 by 5. 43 upon 46. You have to arrange this 4 fraction in ascending order. Type 3, okay. Which one is the smallest here? 2 by 5. And which one is the largest? 43 by 46. Now the main thing start. ठीक है, अब तक प्यार मोहब्बत चल रही थी इस टॉपिक में. टाइप 1 ओके, टाइप 2 ओके, टाइप 3 ओके. नाउ टाइप 4. Type 4 is for improper fraction. Same like type 3, but rather than proper, improper fraction. Like neither numerator constant nor denominator constant, but the difference between numerator and denominator is constant. I give you example. Improper fraction. 10 by 5, 15 by 10, 20 upon 15, 25 by 20, 105 upon 100. If you check, difference is 5, difference is 5, difference is 5, difference is 5, difference is 5. We have difference 5, 5, 5, 5. Now, I tell you one thing, our mind have one wonderful ability to process half information and give result. कैसे बताता हूँ? Might we have seen one message on social media, WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. कैसा आपने मैसेज देखा होगा या इग्नोर कर दिया होगा? अभी देखना ध्यान से. ऐसा होगा, ऐसा कुछ, if you can read it you are genius. And where you find the alphabet here is not written in the exact order, कुछ उल्टा सीधा लिखा है, because our mind never read the complete information. Sometimes our mind read half information and process. आपके माइंड ने एग्जैक्ट नहीं पढ़ा, बस ये लगा कि हाँ ये यू जैसा है, कैन रीड, ओके, एंड इट प्रोसेस. बट इन आवर एप्टीट्यूड दिस विल क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम. Today's topic, and even in blood relation, especially blood relation mein I will tell you, and blood relation is the topic where I make student to do mistake and then I rectify them. Similarly here, what will happen, your mind will read 105. Your mind give a order bada, 105 is larger as compared to other numerator. Your mind will read 100 and your mind will pass a order 100 is also larger. आपका माइंड प्रोसेस करेगा न्यूमरेटर भी बड़ा, डिनोमिनेटर भी बड़ा. योर माइंड विल गिव जजमेंट 105 upon 100 is the largest fraction. But you have to tell weight. 10 by 5 is 2, 15 by 10 is 1.5, 20 upon 15, here it is 4 by 3 which is 1.33, 25 upon 20 is 1.25, 105 upon 100 is 1.05. Now you tell your mind कि कौन सा बड़ा. Here 10 by 5 is the largest fraction, whereas 105 upon 100 is the smallest fraction. So we have to train our mind. These are improper fraction. जो दिख रहा वो है नहीं. It is against what our mind think actually. And here you have to be more careful. क्योंकि हम क्या करते हैं जल्दीबाजी में we process half information and we conclude. So you have to see the concept also. Since of improper fraction, here this is the largest, whereas 105 upon 100 is the smallest. If neither numerator constant nor denominator, but the difference between numerator denominator constant, you have to check whether these are proper or improper. If these are improper fraction, as numerator or denominator increase, fraction value decrease. जितना numerator denominator बड़ा है उतनी value छोटी है. Wait, let me take 3-4 examples so that all of you will comfortable in type 4 especially, because in type 3 it is okay, that go with the process. Type 4 is against what our mind think. That's why you have to be more careful. Like here 5 by 3, 93 upon 91. The difference here is 2, difference here is 2. But we have to train our mind. These are improper fraction. 93 by 91 is smaller than 5 by 3. So which one is smaller? 93 by 91. I can give an example so that you can correlate. See here 10 by 5, 105 upon 100. It's like business model. If any one of you from business family, it's like here we put 10 CR in a business and we get in return 5 CR, or like we put 5 CR, हमने ये इन्वेस्टमेंट की है and this is the revenue or this is the turnover we can say. यहाँ पे 5 करोड़ लगा के 10 करोड़ आए, net profit is 5 CR. Here someone put 100 CR in a business and here turnover or return is 105 CR. Here also profit is 5. But which business is better? This one, क्योंकि इसमें investment कम लग रही है. Profit is 5 CR, profit is 5 CR. So in improper fraction, you have to see like here, this is numerator or denominator. If it is bigger, fraction value is छोटा. Let me take 2-3 examples. फिर थोड़ा सा mind train होगा. 7 by 4, 41 by 38, ठीक है, 19 by 16. First we check difference is 3, difference is 3, difference is 3. Out of these 3 fraction, tell me which one is the smallest? 41 by 38. Today 41 by 38. After 2 months 7 by 4. For some of you. होना है ये पक्का. When I give test, some of you will follow the mind. Your mind will say 7 or 4 chota, so 7/4 is the smallest. But you have to be more careful because of improper fraction. 41/31 is smaller than 19/16 and it is smaller than 7/4. Here 7/4 is the largest fraction actually. I ask you two questions. 41/39, 17/15, 9/7, 93/91. We have to arrange this 4 fraction in ascending order. Which one is the smallest? 93/91. Then 41/39. Then 17/15. And which one is the largest? 9/7. One more question. 41/36, 10/5, 92/87. Tell me which one is the smallest here. 92/87. And which one is the largest? 10/5. Okay, you have to be careful if it is improper fraction. Next is type 5. Neither numerator constant nor denominator constant. Even the difference between numerator and denominator is also not constant. पहली टेंडेंसी क्या रहेगी? When there is a fraction comparison in any of the question directly or indirectly, पहले देखना कि डिनोमिनेटर सेम लिख रहा है, न्यूमरेटर सेम या डिफरेंस सेम. अगर नहीं है, there is a type 5. I will tell you the limitation of type 5 later, but first we see what is type 5. Name of this type 5 is cross multiplication. Neither numerator constant.
If you're taking proper and improper together,
Then it is like PhD syllabus. मतलब टाइप 6 और टाइप 7 में वी डू मिसलेनियस क्वेश्चन, जहां पे मिक्स आ जाएगा, प्रॉपर भी है, इम्प्रॉपर भी है, ठीक है, मिक्स. दैट वी डू लेटर. वो थोड़े मिसलेनियस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस भी है. उसके चक्कर में 8 बजे तक क्लास चलेगी आज. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड. आई टेल यू व्हाट इज क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. Neither numerator constant nor denominator constant, and even the difference between numerator and denominator is not constant. Like, what is cross multiplication method? I tell you, and how it works. Let me take 3 examples so that you have knowledge about cross multiplication method, like 2/3 and 5/7. Neither 2 constant nor 3 constant. Here difference is 1, here difference is 2. ठीक है, ना टाइप 1 हेल्प करेगी, ना टाइप 2, ना टाइप 3, ना टाइप 4. व्हाट वी डू हियर? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. हाउ वी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई? रूल क्या है इसका? वी टेक डिनोमिनेटर अदर साइड. डिनोमिनेटर को दूसरी तरफ लेके जाना है. दिस 7 दिस साइड, 3 दिस साइड. 7 को इधर लाके मल्टीप्लाई करना है. 2 into 7. यू टेक 3 अदर साइड, 5 into 3. वी टेक डिनोमिनेटर अदर साइड. You take 3 other side, 7 this side. What we get? 14. What we get? 15. Now compare 14 and 15. Which is larger? 15. 15 represent right side value. 15 जो है वो 5/7 को represent करता है. So if 15 is larger, you can say 5/7 is larger than 2/3. So this is larger. 5/7 is larger. I take one more example. 3/4, 20/27. We cross multiply. You take 4 other side, 27 this side. So it will be 3 into 27. This is 20 into 4. What is 3 into 27? 81. What is this? 80. out of 81 and 80, which one is larger? 81. And 81 is on left hand side, so it represents left side fraction. So here 3/4 is larger than 20 upon 27. Cross multiply. You have to take denominator other side. Let us try question. कर सकते हैं बट वो थोड़ा लेंदी हो जाएगा कि आप डिनोमिनेटर को सेम बनाने की कोशिश कर लो या न्यूमरेटर की, हो सकता है. नाइन बाई 11, 10/13. Take your time, check out of these two which one is larger. देखो only type 3 and type 4 are case specific, मतलब type 3 proper, type 4 improper, otherwise this cross multiplication इसमें कोई पंगा नहीं है. It can be a mix, proper improper दोनों भी हो सकते हैं यहाँ पे. It is applicable for both, proper also, improper also, same result. Only type 3 which is applicable only in proper fraction, type 4 which is applicable only in improper fraction, otherwise there is no concern. होता तो मैं पहले ही बोल देता. Now we cross multiply. This is 9 into 13. This is 11 into 10. What is 13 nines are? 117. This is 110. Which one is larger? 117. So 9/11 is larger than 10/13. Is this method okay to all of you? Cross multiplication. Now we will talk about the limitation of this cross multiplication method. First limitation is if we have more than two fraction. ठीक है, दो फ्रैक्शन में तो ठीक है, अगर दो से ज्यादा फ्रैक्शन है. आई टेक एग्जांपल. Just write 2/3, 3/5, 4/7. ठीक है. So first limitation is how to apply cross multiplication method in more than two fraction. In one of the ways someone suggested we compare two fraction, then remaining two, then this. मैं क्या क्रिकेट की टूर्नामेंट चलेगी फिर तो. पहले दो टीम का मैच कराओगे, फिर बची हुई दो का, फिर उन दो का, फिर उनमें से कौन देखोगे, फिर उनकी रैंकिंग बनाओगे 1 2 3. It will take around 10 to 12 minutes to solve a simple question. But we have a concept where we know how to apply cross multiplication for more than two fraction, and we have wonderful concept. With the help of example I will explain also if you will not understand. So the concept here is how to apply cross multiplication or this multiplication method for more than two fraction is we multiply this numerator with the remaining denominator. We multiply the numerator with remaining denominator, like it is 2 into 5 into 7. Here also we multiply this numerator with the remaining denominator. 5 को छोड़ के 3 3 7. I give you example. Like in a party there are three couples. You can say husband wife or boyfriend girlfriend. Boyfriend girlfriend, boyfriend girlfriend. This is that type of person, boyfriend और husband, अपने पार्टनर पे ना ध्यान देके बाकी सबको आइसक्रीम खिला रहा है. ये भी ऐसे ही कर रहा है. So here what we do, we ignore our own denominator and multiply with the remaining denominator. Numerator multiply with the remaining denominator. खुद का डिनोमिनेटर इग्नोर करना है. 2 को 5 और 7 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. दिस 3 इस 5 को इग्नोर करके 3 and 7. ऑल द रिमेनिंग. भाई साहब सिलेक्टिव नहीं है, बाकी सब पे ध्यान है. 3 पे भी 7 पे भी. 3 3 7. Similarly for this 4 will be multiply with 3 and 5. Clear? Example ही ऐसा है. 10 into 7 70, 9 into 7, 63. This is 12 into 5, 60. Now we arrange this in ascending descending order. इनमें सबसे छोटा 60, that 60 means 4 by 7. Right extreme value represent the right extreme fraction. 60 इसको represent करेगा, 63 represent this, 70 will represent this. तो 4 by 7 is lesser than 3 by 5 is lesser than 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the largest fraction out of the given fraction. So this is okay. This limitation is not a big limitation. We can multiply the numerator with all the remaining denominator. All the remaining denominator. We try one more question. I take 10 more minutes. Don't worry. 3 by 4. 5 by 7. 10 by 13. Okay. So what we do, we multiply 3 with 7 and 13. 3 into 7 into 13. Here we multiply this 5 with the remaining denominator. 5 into 4 into 13. This 10 is multiplied with 4 into 7. So this is 91 into 3. What we get? 273. Here this is 20 into 13. 260. This is 280. So out of this three number, where we have 273, 260, 280, which one is the smallest? 260. Means 5 by 7 is smaller than 3 by 4 is smaller than 10 by 13. So 10 by 13 is the largest fraction out of these three fractions. So it is not big deal. We can apply cross multiplication method for more than two fraction also and easily. But the main limitation is, I give you a question. I give you two fraction. 1999 divided by 2998. 2999 divided by 4997. Cross multiply. Online student एक अभिदयाल ने पूछा, can we apply cross multiplication in all the question? Yes, we can apply. Problem is not in the method, problem in us. हमने 2 से 20 तक की टेबल तो याद नहीं की है, कहां हम क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन लगाएंगे? सी 2 डिजिट में ही हमारी हालत खराब हो जाएगी. इफ देयर विल बी 3 डिजिट नंबर, 4 डिजिट नंबर, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन इज सुसाइडल फॉर दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन. विल बी मोर टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. बेटर लीव द क्वेश्चन, but we will not leave. So the main problem with the cross multiplication method is multiplication itself. If there are bigger number, multiplication will be time consuming. That is the problem. So for that we have our type 6. Which is a practical, or mainly we apply type 6 in the question where our shortcut will not work. मतलब type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Type 5 hardly we use. क्योंकि type 5 कहाँ use हो पाएगी? We have small fractions. When big fractions, multiplication is not easy. Type 5 सिर्फ छोटे fraction में ही काम कर सकते हैं. And we have alternate method for that. Type 5 is just to understand how cross multiplication works. Otherwise, type 6, where we apply approximation. Now here, like for example, you have 2,998 rupees and you are giving me 1,999. Can we say approximately, can we take it 2,000? And approximately, can we take it 3,000? मतलब nearly 3,000 में से you are giving 2,000 to someone. So this value is nearly 2 by 3. Because they are not asking exact value, they are asking comparison. They ask you to compare. and for compare approximation can be used. Similarly here it is nearly 3000, it is nearly 5000. So here this is 3 by 5, 2 by 3. Convert in decimal. I have not taken percentage yet. Generally I take this topic after like once percentage is over, but I'm planning to take percentage from Monday onwards. Monday ko I will take percentage. So tab tak you can convert in decimal. 2 by 3 is 0.66 and 3 by 5 is nearly 0.6. It is more, 0.66 is more than 0.6. So here this is better fraction than this. Left side fraction is larger actually. So what we can do, if there this type of value, we can add one, subtract one type of thing. But it doesn't mean if the value is like 1 by 2, इसमें 1 खत्म करके इसको 0 कर दो. भाई गरीब आदमी से नहीं लिया जाता, अंबानी से थोड़ा बहुत ले लो, ऐड कर लो. दैट इज अप्रोक्सीमेशन. अप्रोक्सीमेशन की भी एक रेंज है. अब वैल्यू लाइक हियर 2799, उसको 2800 ले लोगे, दैट मेक लाइक लेस देन 0.1% difference in your value, and that is applicable. A approximation of up to 1% is advised. Okay, I ask you a question, try this. 199 upon 499, 399 upon 799. Here out of these two fractions, just take your time. After taking approximate value, you have to convert in decimal. 6th standard NCERT. I thought to conduct one test, but as time ho gaya, so we will conduct the test tomorrow. This is approximately 200 upon 500. Or can I ask them to give you that handout, like after the class you can practice at home? जाते हुए दे देना इनको, ठीक है? एक उधर खड़ा हो जाए, एक इधर, जाते हुए सबको एक एक हैंडआउट दे देना. उसको डिनर के नीचे नहीं यूज करना है. 2 by 5, it is 0.4. Here this is 400 upon 800, which is 1 by 2, which is 0.5. 0.5 is greater than 0.4. So this right side fraction is large. Quickly we revise. कर लेंगे 649 तो कर लेंगे. अगर कुछ और होता तो दिक्कत हो जाती. Now here, just give me 2 more minutes. We will summarize this fraction wala part. Type 1 is if denominator is constant, as numerator increase, value increase. Type 2, if numerator is constant, as denominator increase, value decrease. Type 3, proper fraction, if difference is constant. Thank you very much. You revise yourself. Tomorrow we have class. We will cover number system only, because I don't want to start percentage tomorrow. फिर वो break आ जाएगा. Percentage we will start on Monday. Tomorrow we will cover number system only. Tomorrow I will take doubt session also. So what we will do? We will have lecture from 5 to 6:45. Then there will be test. Then there will be doubt of the test or class lecture. 7:15 to 7:30 or 7:45. I will take doubt session for category 1 students specially. कल क्लास के तुरंत बाद आधे घंटे का डाउट सेशन रखेंगे. If any one of you have doubt in any of the concept, any of the question from last 5 classes, Monday to Friday, इस week का जो भी doubt है, we will do tomorrow only. Thank you very much. Parul, you can cross multiply if you are good in multiplication. I don't mind.
न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर अगर बढ़ेगा तो फ्रैक्शन की वैल्यू
बढ़ेगी क्योंकि न्यूमरेटर बढ़ रहा है तो डिनोमिनेटर भी बढ़ रहा है ना इसमें। तो टाइप 3 में बोल लो न्यूमरेटर बढ़ रहा है या डिनोमिनेटर बढ़ रहा है तो फ्रैक्शन बढ़ रहा है। टाइप 4 में उल्टा होता है।
सर्ट्स एंड इंडिसेस वाला टॉपिक है सर्ट्स, तो उसके लिए फिर प्रैक्टिस कर लेना क्वेश्चंस
कर सकते हो रूल ऑफ इंडिसेस।
आगे काम आएगा।
See, if you people want to do extra practice, either you can refer RS Agarwal for basic question, or you can practice some of the question on number system from indiabix.com or any of the book you have. अभी ये बेसिक क्वेश्चन चल रहे हैं। बेसिक क्वेश्चन की अगर एक्स्ट्रा प्रैक्टिस करनी है, if you have RS Agarwal with you, you can try. If you have Ariyant with you, you can try that. If you don't have any book, indiabix.com, उसमें से क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं।
कुछ मेथड नहीं हमने इधर एज्यूम किया कुछ।
नहीं मेथड क्या होता है ये पता होना चाहिए। 3 की पावर 4
सर वो तो याद
ऐसा कोई
सर मेरे को सर अभी 16 वीडियो बता के याद है मेरे को।
करना पड़ेगा ये। देखो इसमें और कोई मेथड हेल्प नहीं करेगा, वही प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड है।
इधर के बाद तो हमने कुछ हमने एज्यूम किया था ना, जैसे 3 की पावर 45।
यूपीएससी में भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन ऐसे हैं जो कि प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड और लॉजिक पे काम करते हैं, फॉर्मूला पे नहीं काम करते। आप फॉर्मूलाज पे इतना फोकस मत करो, आप प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड पे ध्यान दो कि आपका माइंड क्या बोल रहा है 3 की पावर 4। और वो माइंड कब काम करेगा जब आपको नंबर थोड़े और ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल हो जाएंगे, आपका माइंड फास्ट चलना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। दिस हैंड आउट है ऑलरेडी अपलोडेड फॉर ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट, डोंट वरी। सेकंड ऑब्जर्वेशन एचसीएफ का रिपीट कर दो, बिल्कुल कर देते हैं। सर इन रूल ऑफ इंडिसेस व्हाट यू हैव अभिदयाल फॉर्मूला 3। ओके ठीक है जी, ऑनलाइन के पहले हाँ जी बताओ। हाँ ये करने के बाद क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हो। अच्छा ये मैं बता देता हूँ, अभी बैठ जाओ सर। या अगर कल मैं डाउट सेशन में भी पूछ सकते हो आप ये, क्योंकि काफी लोग रिपीट करने के लिए बोलेंगे। बैठो एक बार।
ये जो अभी चल रहा है सर, जैसे चल रहा था वो सर बहुत मतलब इजी सा लगता है, और जो वाले स्टेटमेंट वाले क्वेश्चन होते हैं
धीरे धीरे माइंड ट्रेन होगा।
वो तो तभी होगा ना जब हम मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे।
हाँ कराऊंगा ना मैं, मेरा ये प्रॉमिस है इस बार मैं आपसे 800 क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट बेस के प्रैक्टिस करवा लूंगा प्री से पहले, कुछ क्लास में कुछ टेस्ट में। फिर 500 से 600 क्वेश्चन के मैं बुकलेट दूंगा जनवरी मंथ में, जो पूरी स्टेटमेंट बेस होगी। आपको 15 दिन का टाइम दूंगा, आपको डेली 40-40 क्वेश्चन करने होंगे। 15 दिन के बाद 2 दिन हम बैठेंगे, हम उसके डाउट डिस्कस करेंगे सुबह से लेकर शाम तक।
सर कल का जो टेस्ट है वो वैसे ही है ना, मतलब नॉर्मल क्लास?
हाँ वही 7-8 क्वेश्चन, ओनली 7-8 क्वेश्चन, वो भी 5-7 मिनट का। 1 मिनट में ऑनलाइन वालों के 2 डाउट ले लो। ऑनलाइन वालों के 2 डाउट थे, एक तो यही फॉर्मूला नंबर 3 रोल ऑफ इंडिसेस का, एक और डाउट था भूल गया मैं। सेकंड ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ एचसीएफ। एचसीएफ की सेकंड ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या आती है, अगर आपके नंबर 5, 10, 20, 40 ऐसे हैं, द स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर इज डिवाइजर ऑफ ऑल द रिमेनिंग नंबर। अगर जो छोटा नंबर है बाकी सब नंबर का डिवाइजर या फैक्टर हो, देन स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर इटसेल्फ इज द एचसीएफ। किसको मल्टीपल कहेंगे? 5 मल्टीपल थोड़ी ना है, बाकी सारे नंबर छोटे नंबर के मल्टीपल हैं, ये बोल सकते हैं। उल्टा ही चलना है ना तुम्हें, डिवाइजर देख लो ना, क्योंकि हम फैक्टर ही तो निकाल रहे हैं। फैक्टर की बात कर रहे हैं तो फैक्टर ही करो, देखने तो आप कुछ भी देख सकते हो, मल्टीपल भी है वो भी बोल सकते हो, ठीक है, उसमें कोई गलत नहीं है। अब दूसरा था रूल ऑफ इंडिसेस का रूल नंबर 3, वो है a⁻m ब्रैकेट n, ये होता है a⁻m इंटू n। 2 की पावर 10 ब्रैकेट 2, ये होगा 2 की पावर 10 इंटू 2 विच इज 2:20। हाँ जी ये वाला समझ में नहीं आया, ये क्वेश्चन क्या था, 81:12 इज इक्वल टू 243:x इंटू y एंड y इज लेसर देन 50। y जो है 50 से छोटा होना चाहिए। कुछ भी निकल जाए, पहले x भी निकाल सकते हो, बट बेस्ड ऑन द y के बेस पे तो x निकलेगा। अगर y को मैं ओपन छोड़ दूं x चेंज होता रहेगा, अगर y 81 है तो x कुछ और आएगा, y अगर कुछ और है तो x की वैल्यू चेंज होती जाएगी। इसको 3 की पावर 4 ब्रैकेट 12 लिखो, स्टेप नंबर 1। 243 इज 3 टू पावर 5 ब्रैकेट में x लिखो y। अब ये हो गया 3 की पावर 48 इजकल टू 3 टू पावर 5x इंटू y। अब 40 में से जो भी 5 के मल्टीपल है वो निकाल लो। टेल मी द मल्टीपल ऑफ 5 जो 48 से छोटा है। 45। तो 45 तो इसको बनाने की कोशिश करो, इसको 45 बनाने की कोशिश करो। 3 टू पावर 45 तो ये क्या बच जाएगा 3 की पावर 3। 3 की पावर 48 को कैसे एक्सप्रेस किया जा सकता है 3 टू पावर 45 प्लस 3। तो ये क्या हो जाएगा 3 की पावर 45 इंटू 3 की पावर 3, क्योंकि पावर 48 होना चाहिए ना टोटल, पावर थोड़ी ना चेंज कर सकते हो। अगर 45 ले रहे हो तो 3 लोगे, 40 लोगे तो 8 लोगे। 5 का मल्टीपल और दूसरा कॉम्बिनेशन देखना है। 5 का मल्टीपल 40 भी हो सकता था, बट y जो है ज्यादा बड़ा नंबर नहीं हो सकता, y बड़ा नहीं हो सकता, तो इसको सबसे बड़ा कर दो तो 3 की पावर 45 हेल्प कर पाएगा। और ये 3 की पावर 3 क्यों, क्योंकि 45 प्लस 3 48, 48 इक्वल होना चाहिए। अब पावर नहीं चेंज कर सकते बीच में, टोटल पावर अगर 48 हो 48 रहेगा, ये रूल है। आप पावर को तोड़ मरोड़ सकते हो, ठीक है। हाँ, उसी वजह से सोल्व कर पा रहे हैं, नहीं तो सोल्व भी नहीं कर पाते, नहीं तो पता नहीं कितने आंसर आते हैं। तो इसमें क्या है, ये 5 का मल्टीपल, तो इसमें करना क्या है, एक स्टेप है, क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट है तो मैं बता दूं आपको। 5 का मल्टीपल लेना जो 48 से छोटा है 45, तो आप 3 की पावर 45 से हेल्प ले लो। अब बोलो मैं हिट एंड ट्रायल करता हूं, मैं 3 की पावर 45 ट्राई करके देख रहा हूं इंटू 3 की पावर 3। तो 3 की पावर 45 एंड इंटू 27, तो y तो हो गया 27। अब ये 5x जो है 45 के बराबर है, तो x की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी 9। 5x जो है वो 45 के बराबर है, तो x की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी 9। तो x 9 है और y 27 है। हाउ मेनी टोटल 6 डिजिट नंबर? अच्छा, हाउ मेनी टोटल 6 डिजिट? स्मॉलेस्ट 6 डिजिट क्या होगा 1 0 0 0 0 0 और लार्जेस्ट क्या होगा 999 999। इसमें से ये माइनस करके 1 ऐड कर दो। लार्जेस्ट और स्मॉलेस्ट की रेंज देखनी होती है। यस यस अविनाश, अगर y के ऊपर कंडीशन नहीं होगी तो x की वैल्यू भी चेंज होती रहेगी, y की वैल्यू भी चेंज होती रहेगी। Today's handout has been uploaded in the class test section। आपका जो पोर्टल हुआ है उसमें क्लास टेस्ट का एक सेक्शन बना होगा, आई थिंक वहां पे अपलोड हो चुका होगा टेस्ट 2A के नाम से, क्योंकि मैंने परसेंटेज में टेस्ट 3 से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। पहले वाले बैच में मैंने 2 ही टेस्ट दिए थे, आपके में एक एक्स्ट्रा मिल गया इस बार 2A जो आज मिला है, तो यू कैन प्रैक्टिस दैट। फिर एक्सचेंज होता रहेगा, 5 हो गया, 40 भी तो हो सकता है। फिर 5 का मल्टीपल 40 भी हो सकता है, 35 भी हो सकता है, 30 भी हो सकता है, 25 भी हो सकता है। अगर y पे कंडीशन नहीं होगी तो x कुछ भी हो सकता है। फिर हाँ, पहले 45 कुछ भी है, 40 x 9 हो गया तो y 27 हो गया, अगर y 27 तो x 9 हो गया। दोनों हैंड इन हैंड है ना, x से y रिलेटेड है, y से x रिलेटेड है, उसमें तो कोई डिफरेंस नहीं।
46/3 भी तो हो सकती है।
हम्म
46/5 भी तो हो सकती है इसकी वैल्यू।
नहीं, मैंने ये बोला था कि x और y नेचुरल नंबर है, मैंने ये कंडीशन तो दी थी। मुझे पता है ना कि कुछ भी सोच सकते हैं हम, होने का तो कुछ भी होगा, y भी अगर
50 से नीचे
नहीं x और y नेचुरल नंबर है। क्वेश्चन में कंडीशन है x और y नेचुरल नंबर है और y 50 से छोटा है। लिख लो, आई विल डिस्कस सेम क्वेश्चन अगेन जब हम सर्ड्स एंड इंडिसेस पढ़ेंगे, जब आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ जाएगी देन आई कैन डिस्कस अगेन। इसको दोबारा से भी डिस्कस कर लेंगे। ऐसा ना हो कि एक क्वेश्चन के चक्कर में बाकी कंसेप्ट हैम्पर हो, इसको साइड बाय रख लो। अभी नहीं समझ में आया, 1 महीने बाद समझ में आ जाएगा, आएगा पक्का। आई विल डिस्कस अगेन आफ्टर 15 days। लेट अस हैव अंडरस्टैंडिंग, मोर अंडरस्टैंडिंग इन मैथमेटिक्स। कोई भी क्वेश्चन मैं अभी क्लास में डिस्कस कर रहा हूं, इफ यू आर नॉट क्लियर विद दैट क्वेश्चन, यू कीप विद यू। मैं 1 महीने बाद एक पूरा डाउट सेशन लूंगा, उसमें सारे क्वेश्चन जो जो नहीं समझ में आ रहे, आई प्रॉमिस यू आपको वैसे ही हो जाएंगे समझ, क्योंकि आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ग्रो हो चुकी है। नहीं भी आए होंगे, आई विल रिपीट अगेन। अभी रुको, जब मैं सर्ट्स और इंडिसेस डिस्कस करूंगा तब। अभी मैं आपको एग्जांपल दे दूंगा, उसके चक्कर में काफी स्टूडेंट डिस्टर्ब हो जाएंगे, वो इशू है। अगर आपको करने हैं indiabix.com से थोड़े बहुत सर्ट्स इंडिसेस के क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस कर लेना।
क्वेश्चन ग्रुप में ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट ए और बी की वैल्यू।
तो इसको कल ले लेते हैं डाउट सेशन में। हाँ, ये अपने वाले ग्रुप में शेयर है ना, कोई ना हो जाएगा। ओके ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, व्हाट इज दैट, हाउ वी मेक बेस सेम एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा, आगे का ब्लैंक, मतलब मेरे को भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा। अभी दयाल आप कहना क्या चाह रहे हैं? बेस सेम मतलब डिनोमिनेटर को सेम बनाया जा सकता है अगर डिनोमिनेटर सेम नहीं है।
ये वाला तो मुझे समझ आ रहा था कॉन्सेप्ट, ये मैंने भी आज पे ट्राई करके देखे हुए थे अलग अलग नंबर। ये वाला एक बार सर आप एक बार बताइए।
चल कल डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि एक लड़की को भी मना किया मैंने। ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चन वो क्वेश्चन, कल के डाउट सेशन के 2 क्वेश्चन तो क्लियर हो ही गए। ये और क्या पता ये भी, मेरे को लग रहा है स्टूडेंट ये भी पूछेंगे, पर मुझे लग रहा है 15-20 दिन वेट करना चाहिए कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट को इस क्वेश्चन के लिए, क्योंकि हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग उतनी बनी नहीं इस क्वेश्चन के लिए। क्वेश्चन डिफिकल्ट आ गया आज। कुछ प्रैक्टिस कर लो कोई भी बुक से, RS अग्रवाल, हरियान, जो जो मैं चैप्टर कर रहा हूँ उसके रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस कर रहे
जो आपने बोला छोटी बुक में लिखते चलो।
हाँ वो तो करना ही है, बाकी थोड़े कुछ एक्स्ट्रा प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो indiabix से। आई डोंट हैव एनी अदर सोर्स, इफ यू डोंट हैव एनी अदर सोर्स ऑल ऑफ यू कैन रेफर indiabix.com। वहां पे नंबर लिखना, सर्च में जाके नंबर्स के ऊपर 140 के करीब क्वेश्चंस है, उसमें से यू कैन प्रैक्टिस 20-40 क्वेश्चंस indiabix.com पर।
सर इसमें जैसे एलसीएम, अगर हमें जैसे कि एक बहुत सारे मल्टीपल्स दे दिए, उनका एलसीएम निकालना है तो उसको शॉर्ट
टाइम कंज्यूमिंग होगा नहीं?
ऐसे निकालना पड़ेगा।
हाँ, इसी में थोड़ा प्रोसेस फास्ट कर सकते हो, जैसे 2 4 में 2 लेके फिर सीधा मल्टीप्लाई कर लो।
जैसे कि बड़ा नंबर है तो बड़ा नंबर पहले ही ले लिया।
नहीं ऐसा नहीं, बड़ा नंबर पहले लोगे उसमें गलती होने के चांसेस ज़्यादा है, छोटे नंबर से स्टार्ट करोगे ज़्यादा बेटर है। बड़े नंबर में क्या होता है ना कि फैक्टर मिस हो जाता है कई बार, उसमें गलती हो जाती है। यस, प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन। मैंने एक बुकलेट आपको प्रोवाइड की है, उस बुकलेट में एक हैंड आउट है फैक्टर से रिलेटेड, वो यू कैन प्रैक्टिस दैट। लाना एक बार बुकलेट, दिखाना मेरे को। नहीं नहीं कुछ नहीं मेंशन होगा, दिया होगा प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शंस दिए होंगे।
तो हमें अगर हमने कंफ्यूज कर दिया कि ये प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन है इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन,
नहीं, क्यों प्रॉपर और इम्प्रॉपर में कहाँ कंफ्यूज होंगे? न्यूमरेटर अगर छोटा है तो प्रॉपर, न्यूमरेटर बड़ा है तो इम्प्रॉपर, उसमें तो कोई कंफ्यूजन का चांस नहीं। अगर इसमें कंफ्यूज हो रहे तो आपको बादाम खाने चाहिए। प्रॉपर इम्प्रॉपर में तो कंफ्यूजन रुको यार। नहीं है इसमें नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स बताओ। आई विल शेयर विद यू ऑन संडे, ठीक है, डोंट वरी। संडे को आई विल गिव यू एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस फॉर प्रैक्टिस। नेक्स्ट वीक से आई विल ट्राई टू गिव, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वीक से आपको मैं होम असाइनमेंट देना स्टार्ट करूंगा, थोड़ा स्टेबल हो जाए तो फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट वीक ऑनवर्ड तो वी विल हैव होम असाइनमेंट, वी विल हैव एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन, ओके, अदर देन क्लास टेस्ट। वीक में 3 दिन, सैटरडे संडे, क्योंकि पता है कि वीक में 3 दिन क्लास होने से अपना कोर्स जनवरी तक खींच जाएगा। क्यों सैटरडे 2 दिन करके देखो, अभी सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी है ना, करके देखो, अगर दिक्कत होगी तो आगे से वीकली 4 दिन कर लेंगे, देख लेंगे। अभी 2 दिन करके देखो रिवाइज, ठीक है, एक बार करके देखो मैनेज, देखते हैं 1-2 हफ्ता। जो बैकलॉग है वो सैटरडे संडे को कवर अप कर लो एक बार, इस बार सैटरडे संडे करके देखो, अगर कुछ इशू लगे तो बताना नेक्स्ट वीक, ठीक है।
सर इसमें आपने यहाँ पे क्या टिप बताई थी, जैसे ये वाले छोटे हैं,
नहीं तो चेक करना पड़ेगा, इसमें मैंने बोला था इवन नंबर को एक
बहुत
तरफ
सारे
रख लो,
even और बहुत सारे odd
तो चेक करना पड़ेगा, उसमें नहीं होता। अगर सारे ही इवन है तो वो हमेशा इवन है, अगर सारे ही ओड है वो चेक करने पड़ते हैं, ओड और इवन मिक्सर चेक करने पड़ते हैं, देयर इज नो अदर वे, यू हैव टू चेक इट। कितना फास्ट चेक कर सकते हो उतना देखना पड़ेगा बस।
सर ये कैसे होगा, जैसे कि इसमें और दो के ऑर्डर इवन मिला दो,
करने पड़ेगा ना, हर इवन को एक तरफ कर दो, ओड को एक तरफ करो, फिर चेक करो, यू हैव टू चेक इट, नो अदर वे। जैसे मैंने ओड एक तरफ कर दिया इवन, ये सब इवन का टोटल इवन है, ओड प्लस ओड इवन, इवन प्लस ओड ओड, ओड प्लस इवन ओड, यू हैव टू डू इट, देयर इज नो अदर वे।
I joined yesterday, sir. I missed this class. So can you unlock this class?
You joined only offline?
Yeah.
Offline. Only online, sir.
Only offline. Not
हाँ। Yes, from next week onward you will get home assignment, ठीक है। These are the just observation, these are the basic chapter of number system we are doing, ठीक है। शिवांगी, okay, from next week onward you will get the home assignment. Okay जी, thank you very much. Till then what you do, you have to revise what we have covered yet. 3 basic class थी, 4 number system, I have taken total 7 classes. You revise. अभी थोड़ा सा like students they are facing problem to cope up with the classes, उनको थोड़ा adjust होने का time चाहिए एक week के लिए. From next week onward you will get home assignment. Just take it as a concept. अब तक जो हमने किया है वो concept है, you cover up, you revise, सिर्फ concept revise करते जाओ. From next week onward you will get home assignment also, ठीक है। फिर थोड़ा ज़्यादा मैनेजमेंट हो जाएगा। थैंक यू।